सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन।
Namaste, everyone. How are you this beautiful, rainy/snowy afternoon? Thank you for being here. It is now 2:03. We're 3 minutes out of time. So hopefully we can make it up to you by giving you some delicious food that you've cooked, right? I think that's how it works, right? So let's do some housewarming rules or procedures before we begin. Before we begin, are there any doctors in the house? I know one standing next to me. Yeah. You're pointing to her. I'm looking out there. No other professionals? Okay. We need to know this just in case there is an emergency, who to go to. So, of course, Dr. Padmini is right next to me, and soon to be, we have Matthew behind the scenes. The emergency exits, there's one in the front and one in the back. Just in case there is an emergency, you should know where they're located. Please, at this time, we would like you to silence your phone or put your phone on vibrate. If you have a family member that was not able to make it to today's program, or you would like to look back upon the program, or even see yesterday's program, you can find us on Facebook as well as YouTube. So we have a few social media handles. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, and we thank Alexis over there. You'll see a lot of him today. He's taking pictures. He's the face behind our social media. And that is, you can type in East Indian Music Academy or Eima, EIMA INCNY, to find us on those social media handles. Right now in the back, I'm looking at the back TV. Yesterday's graduation is up. So, it's nice to have technology that if you have someone that cannot make it today, you can always share the program with them. So, namaste everyone, and welcome to Eima's 27th annual graduation ceremony. Our graduation ceremony and holiday dinner is always the biggest event of the year, when we come together to not only celebrate the holidays, but also to acknowledge all the hard work and dedication of our parents and students that they put into the music over the past year. It is an event so special that we usually need to separate it into 2 days. So yesterday we had our Monday to Thursday classes come for graduation, and then today our Friday and Saturday classes. Eima has fostered spiritual and educational growth through the exposure of traditional Indian music and culture for over 30 years. And now I would like to introduce your host for this afternoon. Dr. Padmini has been a part of the Eima family for 25 years, teaching vocal and harmonium for close to 19 years, and is currently the secretary of Eima. She recently got married, making me cut my vacation short, and holds a doctorate degree in pharmacy. Padmini is currently working as a pharmacist and in-charge manager at Independent Pharmacy in New Jersey. So she comes all the way from Jersey just to be here today. And she looks forward to resuming her classes because she had to take a break. She had to go get married, wedding planning and stuff, via Skype very soon. Let's give her a round of applause.
Namaste, everyone. Thank you, my dear sister, Bahin Diana. And she actually will be my co-host today, so I'll tell you a little about her. So Diana has been teaching over 20 years and has been teaching music here at Eima for over 5 years. She has her master's degree in education and was a director for after-school programs in public schools for 15 plus years. Bahin Diana is the youth coordinator at the Arya Spiritual Center, and she recently completed 2 years executive term as the organization's president. She is currently a teacher, administrator, and manager here at the East Indian Music Academy. So thank you, Bahin Diana. Let's give her a round of applause as well, too. All right. So to begin our graduation ceremony, as customary, we will have our opening prayer led by the founders of Eima, Pandit Ravidyan Ramsamud, who earned a PhD from Rajasthan and Delhi University, and Pandita Bharati Ramsamud, who earned a bachelor's degree from Agra and Delhi University. You may fondly recognize them from around the music school as they conduct their classes, or even on the cover page or the front cover of our textbooks. They are pillars of our community and of Eima. At this time, we would like to invite Uncle Ravi and Auntie Bharti for our opening prayer.
हमारी बार फूले फूले तुनिए काल हमारी बार
भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः.
Thank you. Okay, so now the mood is set to begin our program for this afternoon. So today, to begin, we will start with an invocation bhajan, Jai Ganapati, which will be performed by Jada Mohan and Avinash Singh on harmonium, Jival Bandhan, Chetan Singh, Emily Budhu, Uma Budram, Aditya Singh, Matthew Bansi, Arjun Dercharan, and Diana Ramsamuj as the choir. These students are in one of Pandit Ravi's advanced level classes. They will be accompanied by Kavish Bandhan on tabla. So just a little bit about our performers really quickly. Jada is 14 years old and attends Scholars Academy High School. She has been attending the East Indian Music Academy since she was 6 years old and enjoys playing sports. Avinash is 15 years old and attends Hillcrest High School. He has been attending Eima since he was 9 years old, constantly practicing his harmonium, giving his best in and outside the music school. Matthew is 22 years old. He has been learning with us for about 13 years and has been teaching with us for almost 10 years. This Wednesday, he will be graduating with his Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from Adelphi University. So congratulations to Matt. Just as he works with the children of Eima, he plans on taking care of the children at Cohen's Children Medical Center one day. So we'll be colleagues one day. Jival is 14 years old and is attending Towson Harris High School. He has been attending Eima since he was 6 years old, following the footsteps of his brother, Kavish, who is accompanying them on tabla. And he is zealous for singing, playing the harmonium, and tabla. Chaitan is 14 years old and attends Thomas Edison High School. He has been doing vocal and harmonium for 10 years, starting when he was 4 years old. He's a passionate percussionist who enjoys cars and sports. Emily is 13 years old, attending Baldwin Middle School. She has been doing vocal and harmonium for 9 years, starting when she was 4 years old. She is a passionate singer and enjoys playing sports outside of school. Uma is a 23-year-old graduate student at Adelphi University. She has been playing the harmonium for 8 years. In her free time, she likes to write stories, read books, and listen to her favorite bands. Aditya is 13 years old and is a senior at Queen's Gateway to the Health Sciences Secondary School. He has been attending the East Indian Music Academy since he was 7 years old, playing both tabla and harmonium. Diana, my co-host, as mentioned before, has been a part of the Eima family, literally, for a number of years. Her dedication and love for teaching is so extensive. As you can see, Diana is so multi-talented, having helped to organize today's program, hosting, and even performing for us. And you might see her again later on stage. So she's definitely a role model to us all. Kavish, who is playing tabla for this group, like I mentioned earlier, is Jival's elder brother, and he is 18 years old. He is a student and teacher at Eima, in which he plays many different instruments. He also just started his college journey attending Stony Brook University. He is aiming to become a doctor as he is following the pre-med track. So let's welcome our first set of performers today. So thank you to our advanced group for that wonderful performance and their teacher, Pandit. Who can tell me who that bhajan was dedicated to? Hmm? Okay, very good. I'm gonna give you this candy. Okay, just really quickly, any students who are sitting on the chairs, please come forward. We have a lot of space in front here. And any students who are performing, please sit against that wall over there.
जय 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 हनुमान उचारे
And also, while the items are being performed, feel free to sing along, clap. I saw some of the students in the front here clapping. You can do that. That's allowed. Okay. This is a family event, so you can join in. Okay.
बसी वैकुंठ परम पद पावे आरती कीजे
Okay, so that invocation song was describing Lord Ganesh, as mentioned, and asking him to always protect and guide us with happiness throughout our lives. It's amazing to witness how much these students musically and culturally developed on their journey through the music school. We always reiterate to all of our students that hard work and practice will refine their skills and understanding of music. This class is a true example of our teachings. At this time, before our next item, we have in our audience today Handa Cesar, who is a former president of the Academy. And him, along with his family, has been a part of Eima for 25 plus years. I'm fortunate enough to have grown up with his kids and attended music class with them. And they are lifelong, I actually call him Uncle B. Cesar because I've known him for my entire life. So at this time, I'd like to ask Handa B. Cesar to come up and give his remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Sabapati, Mistress Sabapati. Who like music? Let me see. Who like singing? You like singing too? You gonna sing for us? That too certain. How often do you like to listen to music? And nobody. Once a day? You listen to bhajan? Well, I love music. I really, really love music. You know, music comforts the soul. Our Shastra, Vedas are written in 4 levels or 4 states of sentiments. And those sentiments are soulful expressions in musical form, Trishtu, Anishtu, Jagati, Gayatri. They are very, very complex terms. And the Vedas was invoked by Brahma, and he used that knowledge to compose the Natya Shastra. The Natya Shastra is the body of sentiments of all of creation, all the music you can ever think about, past, present, future, all of it. And it's very, very complex to retain all of that. So when Brahma composed the Natya Shastra, he was asking or giving it to the Devas. They said they can't keep this. And then Bhagwan Shiva, pure consciousness himself, says, okay, he's going to keep it. And then after he decided to do that, then it became Natya, became what's, I forgot the word. But you see that little Avi, that little symbol over there? The motif is Shiva in the middle, dancing. Natraj. Natraj became Natraj. So just on that note over there, it tells you the depth of, of our culture and our ability to learn and to express our emotions musically. The East Indian Music Academy, I think, is a very, very blessed place to represent that body of knowledge and to put it in a grammatical way so that they can teach our children. This body of knowledge will really inspire them, not only our immediate environment, but you'll carry on our culture. So, on behalf of myself, my family, my children who grew up in this institution, I want to thank this institution for what it's doing. Thank you, parents, for having the trust in this institution to bring your children over here. I can promise you a few things. One is that these children, when they leave this institution, will be a light, a symbol of self trust in our community. One, that's one. The second is that when they interact with the level of intellectuality in our community. And at that level, they can't point their fingers at their morale, at about their etiquette, about their belief system, and their ability to apply and express themselves competitively in our society. I have seen this, I have witnessed this, and many of our children are symbol of it. Doctor is here. I know we are ready. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. I want to thank Pandit Rav and Pandita Bharati for God's gift to have them in our midst and imparting their blessings to us. Namaste. Ji.
Ram
Thank you, Pandabi Sesar. And just really quickly to mention, just going off of what Pandabi Sesar said, to our current students, the connections you make here will be lifelong. And I promise you, you'll see in the years to come, you will not only have friends, but family and always a second home here. I always say that every time I come here. This is my home away from home. Even though I live in New Jersey now, this is still my second home. So thank you again, Pandabi Sesar and Auntie Amrita, for gracing us this afternoon and for your continuous love and dedication to Eima always. So I think we're ready for our next performance. This will be a sitar item. It's a holiday geet, and performing today will be Preeti Narayan, Vinay Ramsamuj, Sophia Suprasad, Priya Jai Singh, and again, Diana Ramsamuj. She doesn't want to leave the stage now. Accompanied by Deepak Shankar Singh on keyboard and Rajan Rambaran on tabla. So Preeti is 15 years old and a sophomore at Thomas Edison High School. She has been attending Eima for 10 years, learning harmonium and sitar. She has recently become one of our volunteer teachers in supporting admin staff, helping out Bahin Patricia at the front desk. She is a well-rounded individual. Vinay is Pandit Ravi's second to last, youngest, and most handsome brother. Has been attending Eima for a number of years. In his own words, he is alive, well, and looking young. He takes his classes online via Skype and came all the way from Maryland for this performance today. So a special welcome to you, Uncle. Sophia is 17 years old and is a senior at Bayside High School. She has been coming here for 7 years, learning harmonium and sitar, and is now in the advanced levels. At her high school, she takes up many academic roles, such as vice president for her student body. Priya is an excellent sitar student and hardworking mother. She claims she is a struggling student, but we'll see otherwise once she's on stage. Her two children, Ashmini and Kumar, also attend Eima. Priya is a wonderful mother, even to her four-legged animals. Once again, we have my sister Diana, who is joining us for this performance as well. Deepak is 21 years old and has been attending Eima since he has been in his mother's womb. He is an electrician and our handyman. Deepak is talented in many instruments, as he excels in playing anything that he puts his hands to. These instruments consist of harmonium, tabla, a little bit of sitar, guitar, and keyboard. Rajan, who I always say, the two of them never leave each other alone. They're always together, Deepak and Rajan. So Rajan is 25 years old and is one of our senior teachers at the academy. He has been attending the school ever since he was 4.5 years old, playing harmonium and tabla. He is graduating from Queens College next semester. So congratulations to Rajan as well too. Okay, so let's enjoy our next item, the holiday geet. Really good. Okay. Who in the front here can tell me one of those songs that were played? Any? Sugar Christmas, okay. What else? What else did they play? Someone else. Jingle bells, right? Okay, here. I'm gonna pass candy down. Okay, so what a wonderful performance. And they not only played sitar, they were singing too. Did you see that? That's amazing, right? So thank you to our sitar students for that wonderful holiday gift. As you have seen, Eima offers classes in sitar, sarod, violin, sarangi, and other North Indian classical instruments. In addition to music lessons, we strive to equip our students with the tools to perform and showcase their talents outside of the academy. If you go to any of the Mundirs, fundraisers, talent shows, you'll see students from almost all over New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, Florida, so many different areas, right? And that's one of the main foundations of the school too. Prior to COVID, Eima held a performance day every 2 months, incorporating our various classes. The goal of performance day is to give our students the opportunity to platform to perform on stage on a stage setting in order to build their confidence. Over the years, we've seen how effective performance days have been in helping our students reduce anxiety and fears when it comes to performing in crowds. This year, we recently reestablished Performance Day and look forward to sharing upcoming dates with you. We also have QR codes around the building for you to scan to get more info about Eima if you'd like, and if you'd like to make a donation as well. So before we move on to the next item, let's see who was paying attention in the beginning. What graduation year is this? Raise your hands, please. Okay. 23rd? Let's go on that side this time. 27. Very good.
She gets a big prize.
Yeah? A really big prize, I think.
Who said it? Who said it?
She. Shreya.
I forget how tall you are. Okay, so here's a joke. Let's see if you know this. I hear music coming out of the printer. It's broken? No, it's not broken. The paper is jamming. Jamming. Ah. Okay, all right. Did you like my dance move just now? I try. Okay, so our next performance is a vocal and harmonium solo item. Has anyone ever done a solo performance? Kumar? You have? Come up here. Come. You said you've done a solo performance before, so come and tell everyone how it felt to do a solo performance, because we need to get a little insight on the person who's performing solo. So tell us, how was your solo experience?
The first time it was kind of nerve-wracking because I'd never been up on stage and I had a lot of stage fright. But after that, I felt more comfortable on stage.
Thank you. Now, we have performance days every 2 months. So there's a select amount of classes that are chosen to give our students that kind of exposure. I know personally for myself, and I maybe shouldn't share this with you, but I will share this with you. I have stage fright when it comes to singing. Speaking to you, it's not a problem. I can talk to you all day. But when it comes to singing, I do get nervous. So Paniravi said to me, just keep doing it. And I'm like, it's that easy? You want me to keep singing? And he said, yeah, just keep practicing. And the more you practice and the more exposed you are, the more comfortable you will get. So that's what Kumar just said here, that the more he did it, the more comfortable he's gotten. So I think we're almost ready. Our soloist for today is Sophia Supersad. So she's been on stage. This is her third item. The poor girl hasn't had a chance to move off of that stage. She's just changing instruments. First it was vocal, then it was sitar, now it's vocal and harmonium. So we're gonna have to give her a really big round of applause. She is 17 years old and is a senior in high school. She has been attending Eima for over 7 years now and plays not only the harmonium, but as you just saw, sitar. Today, she will be singing Dina Dukha Harana Deva. In this bhajan, we are asking the Lord to take away our struggles and all sufferings from our lives and to provide us with good health and well-being. Accompanying her on tabla are Kavish Bandan and Matthew Bansi. Let's give her a round of applause for encouragement.
Thank you to Sophia for that amazing solo performance. I know that was not an easy song to sing, and you put a number of hours of practice in. The supportive parents of Eima are the reasons why we are able to shine like a beacon and keep our culture, traditions, and music flourishing within our community. At this time, I'd like to call upon one of our parents to Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Before we do that, can the students up front here please move forward a bit just so we can make some more room? Yeah, there's a little gap here. We still have some people coming in, and there's a lot of space here. Don't be afraid of the front. So I'd like to call upon one of our parents to share her journey and her kids' journey here at the Music Academy. Today we will have Bahin Ahilya Kewal Singh to give her remarks. Bahin Ahilya's son is Vivek, and he has been with us for a number of years here at the Academy. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Namaste. I am Ahilya, a proud parent of a student with special abilities. I have to give a special, heartfelt, and grateful acknowledgement to the staff, teacher, founder, and students of Eima. I have to say that Eima has taught me that anything is possible if you have hope, perseverance, ambition, and confidence. I have observed that anyone of any special ability, such as autism, ADHD, TBI, or any form of what you call socially awkwardness, could accomplish anything, any form of talent, such as singing, dancing, instrumental music, when introduced to a dedicated and devoted group of teachers like those of Eima. I also have to give a special acknowledgement to the parents of Eima, because if it wasn't for the parents, Eima will not have had students coming in. And especially for the parents who physically drop their kids off. I know we're in a day of age where we could just plug in the iPad and say, okay, just log in. But that even also takes time because you got to make sure your child is on task, being attentive. So that also takes time for a parent. And I know some of the parents have to double park and say, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, I'm double parked. So I do take that special, I do know what the parents go through because I, once upon a time, was a student, a dancing student, and I know the dedication. Now I know exactly what my parents had to go through. Dad would videotape and mom would dress us. And as dancers, with the whole outfit, that takes a lot of energy. So I do really feel a special thanks to the parents. And for you to have your child to upkeep their culture and good upbringing, that does takes a lot of energy, especially at this day and age. And to the children, the students of Eima, I have great admiration for their devotion and dedication to East Indian music. I know the young sets, including sometimes myself, are into the whole chutney and soca, but they are taking the traditional classical form of music and they are taking the time and effort. Some of these students are even learning 2 or 3 instruments, and that takes a lot of energy and dedication. So I do give great admiration for that. I especially admire the way the children walk through the door and greet everyone with namaste. So us as adults, including myself, have to remind myself I have to show good mannerism and respect when I'm amongst educated, talented individuals. So I think some of us as adults, we have to take these children as an example, look at them, and try to imitate their mannerism as well. So I do give special acknowledgement for the students and for the children, especially those who are dedicating themselves, learning multiple music, different types of instruments. And once again, I do acknowledge Eima for accommodating children of special abilities. And I do feel that anyone, even if you have a child at home, you're like, oh, I don't think this kid is gonna be, just give it a try. And I know Eima will accommodate your child in the best possible way they can. So thank you, and I do hope you enjoy this evening because I do appreciate everyone's appearance here today. Thank you.
वो ही मनवांछित फल पावे जो भी शिव शिव
I have to tell you about Ahalia. When she's a teacher, she's an educator, and naturally, of course, she's well prepared. She had a speech ready, written down very nicely. Her son, Vivek, stand for everybody. Vivek, come stand. Vivek did his first performance day when we had performance day, and exceptional because he comes prepared, and I'm sure he practices nonstop at home. Vivek, how did your mom do just now?
So my mom encouraged me to practice the notes. So she tells me what notes should I play and how to when to slow down and when to speed up. So I want to say I'm thanking to my mother for the encouragement, the encouragement for me practicing the harmonium, and it was really good. I was getting good at the songs really back then because I was nervous that I would make mistakes. But for me, I am really thankful for my mother for all the times we going through. And during the COVID time, it was really hard. But now I'm glad I'm back here. Yeah.
Thank you, Vivek.
शिव शंकर
Even during COVID, he was online and he made sure, because at that time I was his teacher, and now he is with Bairajan, and Vivek made sure, regardless if he was in his pajamas, he was in class and online, and if his mom wasn't there to set it up, he made sure to tell his dad to set it up because he needed to be in class. And that's what, it's dedication, and there's a symbiotic relationship between a parent, a student, and a teacher. We have to work hand in hand, right? Can you come for a second? Come.
जन्म तेरा
How old are you?
5.
Are you in music school yet?
Yes.
What do you play?
A harmonium.
Do you sing?
Yes.
He was in the front, drumming away on the floor. And I'm like, is this a tabla student? Because if he's not, he needs to be. 5 years old? What's your name?
Liam.
Thank you. Thank you. Give him a round of applause. Okay. We would like to introduce a guest speaker that comes all the way from Massachusetts. Swami Ramanuj is the eldest brother of our founder, Dr. Ravideen Ramsamuj. He has been driving almost every weekend to be here in New York. I don't know, Ramadinata, you should live in New York already. We would like you to give us some short words of encouragement, our students and our parents, what you have to offer. He's always been a supporter of Eima and what his family does. Let's give him a round of applause.
पचीसी माया कारण मकर पचीसी माया कारण देश विदेश गयो जन्म तेरा
Namaste to each and every one of you. I think I'm here representing the Center for Indic Studies at UMass, and I am not wearing my Swami robe because at this time I'm a professor. What is happening here is what the University of Massachusetts is encouraging. For a short moment, I came in here yesterday, I listened. Parents, I want you to understand what this music school is doing to your children is unfathomable. You see, I am an educator. I know of the neuroscience of learning. Your brain, you have two hemispheres of your brain, and I don't want to go too deep into this thing because I can't. But what this music is doing is stimulating your right hemisphere of your brain, which in the normal educational classroom is not being done. Traditional education is left brain oriented, it's very linear, very logical, very sequential, and very slow. Your right hemisphere of your brain is what we call uses parallel processing as opposed to linear processing in your left brain. And that allows you to do things faster. It allows you to become more ordered because in this world of disorder, so You are, especially the music, the Sastriya Sangeet, the classical Indian music, develops the whole brain, and therefore you would find children here becoming more disciplined, becoming more attentive, becoming more, what you would say, behavior as that kid has been doing. The music has been helping him to bring some order in his life rather than having the autism and things like that being focused upon. And you will find that from these children here, you will find great mathematicians, great scientists, because their whole brain is developed in such a way that it makes them their potential infinite. So, on behalf of the Center for Indic Studies, I want to congratulate my younger brother and my younger brother, Dr. Ravideen Ramsamuj. You know, in our home, music was a source of inspiration to all of us when we were young. And that has helped us to become more ordered. So, again, do the right thing by sending your children to this institution. I heard that yesterday they had the chutney singing and the other kind of singing. Those are music that are detrimental and is toxic to your personality. And I want you to recognize that. There are music that are toxic, there are music that are pacifying and calming. And this music school stimulates the ordered part of you, making you full and whole human beings. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Swami Ramanuj. It's not easy traveling, what, 4.5 hours almost every weekend to be here. And we thank you, and especially for representing UMass today. Thank you. Our final performance for graduation, exhibits our tabla students of various levels who have integrated their skills and talents to present us with this piece under the dedication and guidance of Bairajan. Our performers on stage are Bhavesh Orlal, Jeeval Bandhan, Jada Mohan, Chandra Prasad, and Chetan Singh. Bhavesh, the curly locks on this side, is 14 years old. He is much taller than I am, like yay high at 14, and aspires to become an engineer. He loves music, his friends, and what boys don't like, cars. As mentioned before, Jivo, he's in the center, is 14 years old. He aspires to be a lawyer one day. Even though he loves to play tabla, play basketball, and play video games, he mostly enjoys sleeping and singing in the shower. Jada, our only female representative here on stage, is not the only female tabla player in the school, but she is 14 years old. She is also one of our student teachers. She aspires to become a psychologist. So if you need your minds read, Jada's the person to go to. Jada loves music and because it calms her mind off of stress. Chandra, there you go, is 12 years old and wants to make it into the NBA one day. Wow. He loves basketball, tabla, and harmonium, and he uses that as well to relieve his stress. What stress? Mom, Dad, what are you doing to these children? School? Okay, not parents. Okay, great. All right, school. Chetan is 14 years old and aspires to become a lawyer as well. He loves cars, music, basketball, and his brother. Where's his brother? His brother. Here. He has a very good role model, and his mommy, who you see all the time, Auntie Patricia, is right in the audience. I'm sure his dad is somewhere here too. I saw him. But I know we're all proud of this little young man. And now for our tabla recital. Let's give them a round of applause. As they're getting that set, there's QR codes that are around the building. You can open your phone camera and aim it at the QR code. If you are not as tech savvy as I am, I'm not tech savvy at all. Just open your camera, aim it at the QR code, and it'll lead you to some of our website, our Eima page. And if you wish to make a donation, you can freely do so using the QR code around the building. So as they're fixing their technicalities, did anyone notice the new emblem on stage? Can we go like ooh and ah for a second? Ooh. Ah. Who do you think designed that? A parent. No. A parent. You were here yesterday. So someone who was not here yesterday and saw us online. Mason. You think it was a parent and a teacher? No, not close. Or could be one of them. I need a specific. Darish. I need a name. Pandit Ravi. All right. For that, Darish, you get a candy. That was a very well-educated guess. When was our last Sangeet Sabha? What is Sangeet Sabha? That's a better question. No, crickets. Still learning. Okay. Anyone knows? It's Diwali Performance Day. No. Singing? It's a concert. It's a concert that we've had almost every year. We've taken a break. We took a 10-year break and then we started again and then we took another break. The last Sangeet Sabha we had at Lefrak Center, which is at Queens College, and I believe that was in 2014. So if you want to see that concert, that was amazing. Look it up on YouTube. Trust me, you will enjoy it. we're hoping that we will be able to have more of those concerts in the coming years. Bye, Rajan. You want to use my mic? Can you mute mine for a second?
So did our tableau students look serious, or they were very concentrated, right? Except for who? Was somebody smiling? Who? Chandra was the only one smiling there. Okay, so thank you to our wonderful tableau students. Yes, yes. And with the technical difficulties, but they did amazing, right? And thank you to their teacher as well too, Rajan. Okay, so before we move forward, for our audience online and in person, we're actually live streaming, I believe, on Facebook right now. So if you'd like to give your children a shout out, you're welcome to do so in the comment section, either from last night, today as well too. And if you wish to share your experiences, you can also do that by giving us a Google or social media review as well. And before I move on, I'd like to also thank our sound engineer for today, by Avi Road, who was in the back, very quiet, but let's give him a round of applause. He's doing a great job. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had previously fully transitioned all our classes virtually via Skype, which is a great platform for our out-of-state students from Florida, Massachusetts, Georgia, New Jersey, and so on. However, as you've seen, the challenge of being apart has not stopped our students from learning, progressing, and flourishing with their music. And also a special thanks to their parents as well, too, for putting in the time and effort. Presently, our school offers in-person and virtual classes for your convenience. At this time, we will hear from our principal of the school, Auntie Bharati Ramsamuj, as she congratulates our graduates on a successful term and shares her vision for Eima in the upcoming years.
मंगलकारी नाथ कलानिधि भाव भगति से तुझे पुकारे जय गणेश गणनाथ दयानिधि।
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Our hosts for this afternoon, daughter Dr. Padmini and daughter Diana, our past president Pandit Bisesarji and your Dharmapatni Bahinamritaji, Swami Ramanuj, respected parents, students, family members, and friends, Supreme Namaste. I am truly honored for this delightful opportunity to address you all on Eima's 27th graduation ceremony and annual dinner of 2022. I would like to extend a very, very warm welcome to those of you who have just joined our institution and who are here for the first time attending Eima's graduation. And for those of you who have been with us for a number of years, I'm just so happy for your presence, and I heartily welcome you as well. As our daughter mentioned just now, because of the pandemic, we transitioned classes over the past 2 years. And as a result of the pandemic as well, we were not able to have in-person graduation in 2020 as well as 2021. So this year, December of 2022, we are very, very fortunate that God has bestowed us with a life that there is no more such fears as we had in the past, and we have been able to have a full in-person graduation. And here you are with us for this celebration. Your presence this afternoon is extremely powerful, and it brings out the joy of the moment as well as of the season. So give yourselves with us here in person for graduation 2022 and our holiday dinner. As one of the founders of the East Indian Music Academy, let me tell you a little bit about this academy. The mission of the East Indian Music Academy is to promote East Indian culture and spiritual awareness through music, language, and other art forms. We are committed to helping our students to raise their ethical consciousness and moral principles so that they can face the challenges of the society in which they live. This institution touched many thousands of lives over the past 3 decades, and we continue to do so. Our family-friendly staff, led by our dear Patricia Budhu Singh, R.T. Bandan, and Diana C. Prasad, is commendable. As you walk in the doors, one of the students mentioned, as you walk in the doors of Eima, the way you're being greeted and you're being treated is, we must give thanks to those who are at the front desk. So give the front desk a big round of applause. Our dedicated teachers do a really fine job in maintaining the high standards set by Managing Director Dr. Ravideen Ramsamuj and myself. Students' musical journey, coupled with a safe, nurturing, and conducive learning environment, remain our focus. And as a team, we work together in bringing out the best in you. Over the years, students from Eima have been performing all over the New York tri-state area, in mandirs, in funeral homes, in wedding ceremonies, in Satnarayan kathas, and wherever the need for music is, Eima student is sure to be present. Students from Eima have translated the discipline and the learning they have gotten from here and made themselves into doctors, lawyers. We have one sitting right next to me. Doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, and just name the area of success, and you will find students who have been a part of this institution, made their lives into someone of that caliber. Our planned programs this year so far have been very well coordinated and attended. Our student performance days, as you heard about student performance days, we have been able to have a few of them for the year. And what this program does, it develops self-confidence and it brings out the latent potentialities that are in the young minds as they performed on the stage of Eima in front of their parents and students. We had a musical workshop having been conducted this year by Sri Sudhir Narayan, and students eagerly participated and they look forward for more, which we hope to give them in the next year. We had the concert Swaranjali in the fall season, which was led by Avirud Sharma, Hidayat Khan, and Gandhi. That concert was also a great success. And if I don't mention this aspect of what Eima suffered this year, I will miss the opportunity. I must let you know that Eima has lost one of its dearest members, and he's no other than the late Ramdev Shankar Singh. He served this institution for 30 years. He was loyal, he was loving, he was kind, he was dedicated. We lost him on April 10th. And for that, I would like to say that we have had a very special tribute here on October 30th. And that event brought many, many families together as we all reminisce the unconditional love he gave throughout the years he served Eima. And if I would kindly ask you to take 1 minute of your time to pray for his soul as it transitions into another life form, may he experience peace. 1 minute. Thank you very much. We're very honored to have his wife, who is our present president of Eima. She's not very active these days, but she's here sitting in our audience, together with his two children, Deepak Shankar Singh, who took a short break from teaching, and his daughter, Jyoti Shankar Singh, is also present with us. We thank you all for coming out here, Savi, and for bringing your two children in this special event where your husband would have been one of the foremost and hardworking persons to bring this event together. I would remiss also if I don't mention that the founder of East Indian Music Academy, Pandit Ravidin Ramsamoj, lost his mom on July 23rd of this year, and that's my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law was the pillar, and my father-in-law. My father-in-law left us a few years ago, but my mother-in-law left this year. And she definitely left a hole in our hearts as well. So may we kindly take another minute of your time and let's offer it to her soul. May she move on among the enlightened in her next birth. The name was Sukhdev Ramsamoj. Thank you very much. We are very fortunate to have Pandit Ravi's eldest brother with us, Pandit Ramadin Ramsamoj, and his younger brother, Vinay Ramsamoj, who is also with us on stage. Today, you will receive a certificate indicating a level you have completed successfully. If you receive an attendance certificate, it means that you have not completed the level where you are at, or you just started attending classes. Our teachers are trained by us and are using the syllabus for teaching all levels, which Dr. Ravidin Ramsamoj and Avirod Ramsamoj prepared primarily for our academy. The hope for Eima. What is the hope for Eima? Over the years, Eima did not only touch many thousands, but it is evident that Eima students are all over the globe, wherever they are, glorifying the name of this academy. So the hope for Eima is to continue to bring out the best in each individual as you come to us, to join hands with us, to bring out not only the musical abilities, but when you send your children here, by the time they get done with the advanced level, you will see the transformation in them without even realizing how different they are from children who are not being given this kind of experience or exposure in their lives. A message to the graduates. On behalf of the Managing Director and the entire staff of Eima, I congratulate all of you on your graduation today. I hope that you continue on this musical journey to which there is no end. Music keeps you peaceful at all ages, stages, and phases of your lives. As you go out and give back to the community, remember, knowledge once shared becomes doubled. And in whatever capacity you utilize this unique skill you are receiving from us, you must remember, by sharing what you got here or what you're receiving here, you will make the world a better place. Celebrate this moment and share your experience with your friends and family. I thank all parents for bringing your students, your children, week after week for this great life lesson in the area of music. I know it's not very easy to juggle between your jobs, between your bills, between taking care of your homes, and between all the other areas of multitasking, and still to be able to maintain the traditional values you really would like them to upkeep. So I really thank you for doing what you're doing and what you're giving to your children. This experience will build and shape their personalities and help them through life's experiences. I'm happy for our adult students who, amidst your hectic schedule, attend classes at our institution as well. With your presence, we function as an institution. You are the bedrock of our legacy as we move forward with our mission. After distribution of certificates, enjoy the meal that has been prepared for you by you. The beautiful ambience at Eima is created just for you and for this very special celebration, graduation, and annual dinner. Embrace the holiday season. And please note, as you receive your certificates today, and those students who have received their certificates yesterday, please remember that classes resume as normal from tomorrow, and our last class for this term will be December 23rd. I thank all of you for your continued support and tremendous contribution. Please stay for the rest of what we have for you. This program has been arranged with so much love for you only. I thank you very much. Happy holidays. And do enjoy the rest with us. Namaste.
So, are you ready for what comes next? Not the food part. You're definitely not ready for food. You don't sound ready for food, even for food. Are you ready? No. I heard some no's. Okay. Then that means we're not doing a good job. I'm sorry. We'll do better next year. So I guess we'll skip over the certificates, right? No, we should do that. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that now. So much like the coursework in an academic setting, there are 6 levels of achievement for vocal and instrumental music, which we will be seeing presented this evening. They're kindergarten, elementary, basic, intermediate, advanced, and a certificate of honor, which is our continuing education. You never stop learning, no matter what age you are, no matter if you finish a whole curriculum, you never stop learning. And for that, we appreciate those who've stuck around. And we were talking yesterday, after yesterday's program, and we realized that East Indian Music Academy is now on its 2nd generation. So those who have graduated, their children are now coming to be a part of East Indian Music Academy. And let's give them a round of applause for that. Students who started at a specific level, but have yet to complete the entire coursework within that level will receive a certificate of attendance for their dedication of their musical journey. Now, picking up your certificates. Say you're not here and you're online and you're seeing us online. You can pick up your certificates at the front desk from now till the end of the year. And of course, if you forget, there's always next year to pick up your certificate. Please, I beg of you, don't have us mail it to you. It costs and it hurts. Now, as you come up, I'm going to open the stage, put the mic up, and then give you a little bit more information. Okay, so when we call your name, you're going to enter from this side. Wait, I need an example. Behen Nanda. So, Behen Nanda, Jai Singh, graduating from advanced. She gets her certificate. She touches the feet of our founders. She stands, looks pretty, waits for her photo op, goes and gets her goodie bag, and then exits the stage. She did a great job, right? Thank you. Now the rest of you have to do that. Okay? Once your name is called, you enter this way. Make sure you get your certificate, take your picture, get your goodie bag, and please, what we do ask that you don't start eating your treats now. Because once you open and you crinkle those papers, it becomes a distraction for the audience and they can't hear the names for everyone else. And plus, I mean, you're really eating dessert before dinner or lunch, and I'm a very big advocate of that, but just not during a ceremony. Okay? All right. And that's it. The first category, a level of certificate, I would like to call upon by Jival to give the certificate for kindergarten level.
Namaste everyone, my name is Jival Bandan, and I will be presenting the kindergarten level in vocal and harmonium. So my one and only certificate is for Ravina Dindial. Thank you.
Ravina comes from a long, long, long way with her brother, and her nanny and her nana brings her, and they travel, and her mom and dad. It's a very big family affair when they come. So let's give them a round of applause. The next level I would like to call on by Matthew, who's graduating on Wednesday, to read the elementary level.
Namaste, everyone. So first, I would like to start with Amia Lena Burbal, elementary vocal and harmonium. She's not here. Ariana S. Bamchand, elementary vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Ashwini A. Narayan, elementary vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Darshini D. Singh, elementary vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Hema D. Totram, elementary vocal and harmonium. Jaya S. Natram, elementary vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Nishka A. Putalal, elementary vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Anand H. Maru, elementary tabla. That's you. Elementary tabla. Next, we have Arun A. White, elementary tabla.
Look at these young gentlemen and look at their hair. Anyone need some?
No. Next, we have Bugbear Singh, elementary tabla. Next, we have Keval Singh, elementary tabla. Then we have Ranjiv L. Basanta, elementary tabla. Next, we have Ranveer Dindayal, elementary tabla. He also comes a long distance with his sister, Ravina. Wow. Oh, they're twins, by the way. I don't know if you guys possibly could have told, but yeah, they're twins. Next, we have Santosh H. Basanta, elementary tabla. Next, we have Stefan R. Singh, elementary tabla. Finally, we have Umed D. Maru, elementary tabla. So like Ravina and Ranveer, Umed is also a twin with Anand. He came up a little. He has one with long hair just now. I don't know if you guys remember him. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
And now for our basic level, I would like to call upon one of our student teachers by Kavish.
Almost everyone. So to start off, we have Vivek Kwal Singh. Basic vocal and harmonium and elementary vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Priya Darshini J. Singh, basic sitar. Yeah, you saw her earlier on stage playing sitar. Okay, and lastly, we have Vinay Ramsmuj for basic sitar. Thank you, everyone.
And now, for intermediate level, I would like to call upon our co-host, Dr. Padmini. I am still getting used to her last name. Sorry, Boj.
Namaste once again. So for our intermediate level, first up we have Alicia D. Mahadeo, intermediate vocal and harmonium and intermediate tabla. Oh, and she was actually one of our hosts yesterday, so thank you very much, Alicia. Next up, we have Kishan Hari Prasad, intermediate vocal and harmonium. Moving on, we have Samia Sugrim, intermediate vocal and harmonium. C. Prasad Budu, intermediate vocal and harmonium. And lastly, we have Sonia M. Budu, intermediate vocal and harmonium. Thank you.
And now, for advanced, I would like to call upon Swami Ramanuj to come and read the names. We have 2 more categories after this.
पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहु किसकी स्वामी शरण गहु किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करूं जिसकी
This is the certificate of East Indian Music Academy Incorporated certificate. This is the certified that Aditya N. Singh has successfully completed the exams and satisfied the requirement for advanced vocal and harmonium by the Education Board of the East Indian Music Academy Incorporated in collaboration with the Center for Indic Studies, University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. In witness thereof, the authorized signature and seal are hereto affixed on this 11th day of December in the year 2022. Signed, Dr. Ravideen Ramsamooch, Managing Director, East Indian Music Academy, and Dr. Sukalyan Singupta, Director, Center for Indic Studies, UMass Dartmouth. This certificate comes from the university.
Namaste everyone. Just to let you know, Aditya is receiving also intermediate tabla. So intermediate and advanced, both. Next, we have Arjun Deocharan, advanced vocal and harmonium. Ashmita Ramkaran, advanced vocal and harmonium. And next we have Aditya's brother, Avinash C. Singh, advanced vocal and harmonium.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare.
And next, I have my younger son, Chetan Singh, advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Emily Kajol Budu, advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Jada Aruna Julie Mohan, advanced vocal and harmonium.
जगदीश हरे
Next is one of our youngest teacher at the music school and the youngest child of RT from the front desk, Jival Bandan, advanced vocal and harmonium. And what you all would notice this evening, we have three sets of siblings. We have the Singhs, Aditya and Avinash, and then we have the Bandans, and then we have my two sons. So RT two sons and my two sons as well. So we have lots of brothers this evening. Next is Kavish Bandan, one of our teachers here as well, advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Krista Sidat, advanced vocal and harmonium. We have Kumar Narain, advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Mehan Nandanan, advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have my oldest son, Matthew Chad Bansi, advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Sophia Rama C. Prasad, and Sophia is also receiving basic in sitar and advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Tina Jagdeo, advanced vocal and harmonium. Next, we have Uma Budra, advanced vocal and harmonium. And lastly, we have teacher Diana Trisha Ramsamuj, one of our teachers here. You all know teacher Diana, advanced vocal and harmonium.
Just to let you know, the child who graduating kindergarten, this was the size of the and the curriculum. And those who graduated advanced level, this is the size of the booklet and the curriculum they got to complete. So we believe in a course. If you complete this, you cannot get a certificate. And every level you move up to becomes a little more challenging, more skillful. You learn more skills as you move on. Just to let you know, those who receive the advanced level today, give them a round of applause for completing.
And just so you know, that these two founders, they've spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours putting together those booklets. That is not easy with Eastern and Western notations. So let's give them a round of applause for that. As the academy, at the academy, we always say education, learning never stops. So this next category is our continuing education. And for this category, I would like to call on Dr. Ravideen Ramsamuj.
All right, release the Massachusetts deputy. For continuing education, certificate of honor goes to Amisha Mahadev. She's absent. Next one goes to Ashwini Jai Singh, co-host for yesterday. Next is Preeti Narayan. She volunteered for next year as host. And this one, I believe, coming online to receive this certificate. Rihanna Lochan. She's not here today. Thank you very much. She's here? Where is she? Oh my good God. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes. I was told you didn't get a picture, so please come back and get your proper picture. Our final category for this afternoon, and we have 3 more things to do before we go, okay? Bear with us. I see the hungry looks, the hangry looks coming my way soon. Man. The final category, the first, we had to split up this category because it's very big, is our attendance. As I said earlier, it is for students who are in the curriculum but have yet to finish that coursework. The first person to read for this category is Behen Jyoti. Behen Jyoti was one of our student teachers, and now today she's giving us her service and her time reading out names. Behen Jyoti.
Namaste everyone, I'll be reading the first half of attendance level. Annabella Tulshi. Arjun Kimraj. Bhavesh Urila. Visham Singh. Charlotte Tulshi. Chadesh Shamnarai. Chelsea Shivcharan. Christine Hansraj. Clarissa Lal. Davin Ramsundar. Damien Denai. Deepanjali Ramgovind.
Deepanjali, as we call her Divya, was here. Come on up. Was here yesterday, almost the whole day into the night, helping out. And then her mom was like, "Okay, what time do you want her here tomorrow?" And this is the type of service and dedication that we want to foster. And Divya, thank you so much for learning, for your willingness to be here. So let's give her a round of applause.
Delmati Kalika. Devesh Narayan. Dinesh Benny. Daresh Ramlakan. Diana Ramprasad. Divya C. Prasad. Elena Ramrahal. Emily Ramtahal. Emily Singh. Gomati Jagbir. Jaden Bipat. Jivana Shamnarayan. Jonathan Khan. Julian Mahes. Junior Singh. Kalisa Punai.
Julian, come. His bag.
Wait a minute. Lavina Singh. Liam Denai. That is the first half of the attendance level. Thank you.
I especially love when they walk up on stage and come for a hug. She wanted her goodie bag. And the next portion of our attendance, I would like to call on Bhai Neeraj Ramsamuj.
Mason Shivcharan. Matt Shivcharan, his twin brother. Maya Singh. Mia Dhanai. Michael Hansraj.
Here. I need that back.
Mohini Shibsahai. Nathan Bhamchan. Nathan Bhamchan. Nathan Pitambar. Nathan Kemraj. And the last Nathan Bhamchan. How is it? Raja Budram. Ria Harry. Ria Shibsahai. Samaya Pitambar. Sanjana Prasad. Satya C. Prasad. Sasha Bipat. Sophia Deonarain. Surin Guljar. Tara Verma. Tiranan Singh. Vishal Outram. And Yogesh Kemraj. Thank you.
Whose child is this? Because we're kidnapping her today. I'm taking her home. I love it. She's ready to host. She's ready to play tabla and everything. Okay, let's give our graduates a round of applause. Is there anyone in the audience that did not, any student in the audience that did not get a certificate? Hold on. These two. Okay, so give us a quick second. Also, if your name is not spelled correctly, please let us know. Don't get offended. There was a lot of certificates that had to be typed, so please let us know. Can I get back the first set of certificates? I see two students that just walked in. First set of attendance. We're almost done. Don't give me those angry eyes. Give me those smiling eyes. Okay. Amisha Rai Chandra. Amrita Rai Chandra. All the way back, Annabelle Tulsi. Let's give her a moment on stage. And her sister, Charlotte Tulsi. Come on, Charlotte. Last question again. Is there anyone in the audience that is students that did not receive their certificate that is here? Excellent. Let's give the graduating class of 2022 a round of applause. So, before we bring our program to a close, we have some thank yous to make. For this, we call Behen Patricia to the mic. She is the face you see once you enter the building and the voice you hear on the phone. She's the one who schedules classes. She provides feedback to both parent, admin, and students. She is the oil that oils this machine. So let's call upon Behen Patricia to give her vote of thanks.
Namaste, everyone. Namaste, Eima families, well-wishers, alumni, and 2022 graduates. It's with great honor and pleasure to deliver today's vote of thanks. On behalf of the East Indian Music Academy, I would like to thank the founders of this institution, Dr. Ravidin Ramsamuj and Pandita Bharti Ramsamuj, who have dedicated their lives for the daily running of this music school. If it weren't for their sacrifices, support, and vast knowledge of music, we wouldn't have been blessed with this beautiful institution. Would you all agree? Can we give them a hand? My family and I are personally grateful to both of them. Thank you to the staff of Eima, our teachers, parents, students for your contribution and effort towards the music school. In addition, we have some student volunteers at the institution. We thank you for your services. Thank you to this evening's parents and guest speaker. A big thank you to Bahin Geeta Raman for decorating Eima for this year's graduation ceremony. Thank you to Bahin Geeta Mohan for donating all 17 medals and an honorary plaque that was given last night. Thank you to Karen and her husband, Boj. Emunot, did I get it? Yumnot, for the candies and gift for all the graduates. Thank you to our parents and students for the delicious food for today. Thank you for all the donated items and monetary donations as well. We appreciate your kind gesture. Last but not least, a big thank you to our host and co-host, and to each one of you who made it here in person, and as well who's watching via Facebook and YouTube. Congratulations to our 2022 graduates. Thank you to everyone for your continued support and contribution to Eima. Have a lovely evening. Stay safe and healthy, and happy holidays.
Okay, before we close today's program, we would like to show you who the teachers are of this academy. I will start with the very youngest, Dr. Ravideen Ramsamuj. And the second youngest, Pandita Bharti Ramsamuj. And the rest of them are hiding. All right. By Avirod Ramsamuj is in the back. Please come to the front. He had taken a sabbatical for a year because he's a traveling musician. But one thing about Baya Avirod is that he was teaching at the academy since he was 13 years old. I refuse to tell you how old he is right now, but from 13 to that young looking face, he's been teaching at the academy. Now, our present teachers here of tabla were his students. Now, we have by Rajan Rambran, our tabla teacher, vocal and harmonium. We have our youngest, Jival Bandan, vocal and harmonium, sometimes tabla. We have Ashti Ramsamuj, Sasha Ramsamuj. If you ask her students what her name is, they go between back and forth. She is vocal and harmonium. We have Jyoti Chankar Singh, vocal and harmonium. She had to take a hiatus from us too, but we'll see her soon. Why are you standing there? We have Deepak Chankar Singh in the back, who teaches tabla, vocal and harmonium as well. He's taken a hiatus, but that's okay. We'll get them back soon. We have Kavish Bandan, who is vocal and harmonium as well as tabla. We have Jada Mohan, who is vocal and harmonium as well as tabla. We have Matthew Bansi, who is vocal and harmonium, sometimes tabla as well. Tabla as well. We have Ashmini Nanda the Panda Jai Singh, who is vocal and harmonium as well as tabla. We have Alicia, Amisha, Ashmini. I call her all many names except her own name. Alicia Mahadeo, sorry, so many names, who is tabla, vocal and harmonium. And then we have Dr. Karen Padmini Yumnat, I'm still learning that last name, sorry, Boj, who is vocal and harmonium. And then we have Priti Narayan, who's hiding, who is teaching, he's a vocal and harmonium as well as admin. And then we have myself, vocal and harmonium and sitar.
Rameshwarai Shiva Rameshwarai Har Har Bole Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Har Har Bole Namah Shivaya
we've come to a close this evening. Did everyone enjoy? Yeah. Is anybody hungry? Everybody's hungry. Okay, so thank you for allowing Diana and myself for being your hosts this evening and for sharing your time at the East Indian Music Academy and your continuous support. Hold on a few minutes. We hope everybody had a great time. And as customary, before you go downstairs for dinner, let's close with the Shanti Path and Bhojan Mantra. So please either stay seated or just, you can stand. You can stand, yeah.
Maybe all stand, stretch our legs a little bit. Now there's a lot of space, right? Lots of space.
Before we do Shantipat, I would just like to extend a warm welcome to our son-in-law, Dr. Padmanesh Prasad, husband, who joined us. He's now one of the members of the East Indian Music Academy. We'll give you a big round of applause for joining hands with us at Eima. Thank you.
And also a round of applause for the face of Eima, the front desk staff, Ben Patricia, and Arti Bandan and Diana Sipasad. All right? Stop. All right, let's put our hands together. Because when I finish the prayers, you'll see a lot of movement. But before the movement, in recognition of all the seniors here today, meaning you have to be 65 and older, we will allow them to go downstairs first to have their meals. And the opposite of seniors are the kindergarten levels. Anybody less than 5 years will go after or go along. All right? And then the parents can go along with it. All right? Let's be orderly. And if you can wait a little bit upstairs, it's okay. We have the whole evening. We're not renting any school or any other. We have to get out by 5 o'clock. All right? And after eating, you come up. If downstairs is filled, you come upstairs here, and you can enjoy your meals. Don't rush. And I believe we'll have a lot of food so you can carry home too.
Please do.
Please do. All right, let's put our hands together. Shanti. Om Jau Shanti Rantariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadhaya Shanti Vanaspatya Shantir Vishvideva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Bhojanvant Om Anapati Anasyano Dehiyanami Vasya Shushmina Prapradataram Tarisha Purjano Dehi Dvipade Chatushpade Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste and enjoy your sumptuous meals provided by our parents. And if you need to take pictures, you can come on stage and take pictures as family pictures if you wish to. And the small ones who didn't get candies, come up and get candies. And if you have small ones at home, you take a candy bag for them too. We have some extras.
Hare Hare Bole Namah Shivaya.